নমস্কাৰ মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল স্বাগতম জনাইছোঁ ভিডিঅ'টিলৈ আজিৰ ভিডিঅ'টিত আমি আলোচনা কৰিম সপ্তম শ্ৰেণীৰ ইংৰাজী বিষয়ৰ দ্বিতীয় পাঠ উৰুকা এডভেঞ্চাৰ নামৰ পাঠটিৰ প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰখিনি আমি ভিডিঅ'টিলৈ আগবাঢ়ি যাওঁ প্ৰশ্ন নম্বৰ 1 A Who was the leader of the boys in their adventure on Uruka night? তাৰ উত্তৰটো হ'ব Mohan was the leader of the boys in their adventure on Uruka night. B নম্বৰ প্ৰশ্ন What were the names of Mohan's friends? The answer is the names of the Mohan's friends were Sanju, Nantu, Rinku and Roman. Question number C. What did they propose to Mohan on Uruka night? The answer is on Uruka night they proposed to Mohan to be their leader in their adventure. Next question. What was the age-old custom that Mohan was referring to? The answer is the age-old custom that Mohan was referring to was to pick up vegetables along with some their things at the Uruka night and enjoy. Next question. What was Mohan's reaction to their proposal? The answer is Mohan jumped up excitedly at their proposal. Next question. What did the boys do after the feast? The answer is after the feast the boys went to Santiram's house for their Uruka adventure. Next question. Who was Santiram? The answer is Santiram was a retired army man. Question number 8. Why was Santiram sitting wrapped in a black blanket? Where was Santiram sitting? The answer is Santiram was sitting wrapped in a black blanket to guard his garden. He knew someone might pick up his vegetables. He was sitting in the middle of the rows of vegetables. Next question. What was the black heap of garbage that Mohan noticed? The answer is the black heap of garbage that Mohan noticed was Santiram in black blanket. Next question. What made the night appear more haunting? The answer is the squishing of the nightjar at regular intervals made the night more haunting. Question number K. Why did the boys run away from the garden? Answer. The boys ran away from the garden for fear of ghosts. Next question. What happened when the boys were about to pick the vegetables? The answer is when the boys were about to pick up the vegetables, the black heap jerked up and dashed towards them. Next question. Who did the boys think had seized them? The answer is the boys thought that a ghost seized them. Next question number 2. Here are some of the events that happen on the Uruka night, but they are not arranged in the proper order. Arrange the sentence in the proper sequence and then read the lesson to seek your answer. A. Mohan saw something like a black heap of garbage in the middle of the garden. B. Santiram ran towards the boys when the boys were about to pick the vegetables. C. Sanju, Nantu, Rinku, Roman and Mohan planned an adventure on Uruka night. D. The boys ran frantically out of the garden, scared that the ghost was after them. E. Just past midnight, the 5 boys headed towards Santiram's vegetables garden. প্ৰশ্নটোত কৈছে here are some of the events that happened on the Uruka night, but they are not arranged in the proper order. ইয়াতে উৰুকা ৰাতি হোৱা কিছুমান ঘটনা দিয়া হৈছে আৰু সেইখিনি সঠিক মতে সজাই থোৱা নাই. Arrange the sentence in the proper sequence and then read the lesson to check your answer. আৰু শুদ্ধকৈ সেই বাক্যবোৰ সজাবলৈ কৈছে. তাৰপিছত পাঠটো পঢ়ি উত্তৰখিনি হৈছে নে নাই চাব কৈছে. আমাৰ উত্তৰখিনি এনেকুৱা হ'ব. প্ৰথমতে আহিব প্ৰথম সেন্টেন্স Sanju, Nantu, Rinku, Rumod and Mohen planned an adventure on Uruka night. The second বাক্যটো হ'ব Just past midnight, the 5 boys headed towards Santiram's vegetables garden. And third line is Mohen saw something like a black heap of garbage in the middle of the garden. Fourth line is Santiram ran towards the boys when the boys were about to pick the vegetables. And the last line is the boys ran frantically out of the garden, scared that the ghost was after them. এনেদৰে বাক্যকেইটা সজাব লাগিব. The next question number 3. Look at the words in the two boxes below. One contains the names and the other contains their descriptions. Match the words to their descriptions and write them in your notebooks. ইয়াতে মানে কি কৈছে বাওঁফালে এটা বাক্য বা শব্দ দিয়া হৈছে আৰু তাৰ লগত মিলাকৈ সোঁফালে এটা বাক্য দিয়া হৈছে. কিন্তু এইখিনি খেলি মেলি কৈ আছে. তাক আমি কোনটো সোঁপক্ষৰ বাওঁপক্ষৰ লগত সোঁপক্ষ মিলাই পেলাই লিখিব লাগে. তাৰ উত্তৰখিনি এনে ধৰণৰ উৰুকা হেতু মিলিব সোঁফালে দিয়া 6 নম্বৰ বাক্যটোৰ লগত The annual fest ahead of Magh Bihu. বাওঁফালে আছে Santiram, সোঁফালে মিলিব 4 নম্বৰ পইণ্টটোত A retired army man who was interested in farming. বাওঁফালে আছে Sanju, Nantu, Rinku and Roman. সোঁফালে 1 নম্বৰ দিয়া পইণ্টটোৰ লগত মিলিব The 4 friends of Mahendra. বাওঁফালে আছে Mahendra, সোঁফালে থাকিব 3 নম্বৰ লাইনটোত The leader of the adventure on Uruka night. বাওঁফালে আছে The night jar, সোঁফালে হ'ব 2 নম্বৰ পইণ্টটো A small species of owl. আৰু বাওঁফালে হ'ব Nangala, সোঁফালে হ'ব 5 নম্বৰ পইণ্টটো A bamboo gate. মৰমৰ ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীসকল, আজিৰ ভিডিঅ'টিত এইখিনি প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰকে আলোচনা কৰা হ'ল. ইয়াৰ পিছৰ ভিডিঅ'টিত বাকী থকা প্ৰশ্ন উত্তৰখিনি আলোচনা কৰা হ'ব. থেংক ইউ.